everyone, Karen here, the Happy Crafter, and I thought I would come to you today with this review of Make Cards Today. It's the issue 17 and it's January 2019 and I purchased it yesterday, which was January the 20th. It says it's worth £30, I paid £10.99, so let's see if it's worth it. Now, a very, very quick backstory for this. I went to see my friend in Marianne in Preston yesterday. I will insert a photo here. And other than going to Costa and Nando's, we decided we would go to Hobbycraft in Preston. Bit disappointed at that. There wasn't really that much as way as scrapbooking and embellishments and everything else compared to the one in Leeds, which is the one I normally go to. So I didn't want to come away with anything. Looking through the magazine packs and stuff, and there's quite a few. I love, as soon as I saw this, the bears spoke to me. They jumped out. So I thought, oh, I might get this. And I realised I hadn't seen any magazine sort of subscription type stuff online. I hadn't seen any reviews on YouTube or anything, so I thought, let's have a go. Let's see what it's like and see whether it's worth the money. So I didn't open it last night, I held off, and this morning we are going to have a look. So I've opened it just so it doesn't all rattle. The first thing is the magazine, which I'll have a look in a second. The second, I'm assuming, is the papers and decoupage. Cards and stamp. Now, inside the front of this, it says you'll get 32 designer papers, 16 stylish stamps, 121 toppers and motifs, 75 useful sentiments, 2 embossing folders, 12 decoupage sheets, 6 cards and envelopes, and a project magazine. So, that's what it says. So the stamps, which is what I was drawn to in the first place, I think are absolutely adorable. However, I do think they're a little small. There's a couple of, there's a thinking of you and on your special day, which really is quite small as well. You'd only really be able to put those in a tag or a very small card. And there's some flowers, which, you know, I don't not like, but again, they are very small. So, on the scale, just to give you an idea, my key, it's smaller than a house key. If it'd been a bit bigger than a key, then that would have probably been okay, but they are really small. So I'm a little bit disappointed with their size, but I do love them. I think they're lovely. The 2 embossing I don't think you're really going to see because of the light, but they're nice. You know, I do like those. Does it show on it here? Ah, it does show there, just there. So you get a happy birthday and some cakes and candles, so they're nice. The 6 cards, you get 2 pink, 2 green, assuming 2, yeah, 2 blue. The paper feels a little flimsy. It's not great, but it's not the worst card I've ever had, but it does feel like cheap card. And the envelopes feel really cheap. I usually prefer my envelopes to be a bit thicker. But I'm not hateful. Not with these. They, you know, they're okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be the papers, toppers, motifs and sentiments and decoupage sheets. So first thing I've noticed is this is all paper. Okay. So, ooh, okay, so for all these bears that I thought were super cute, they are all paper. There's no perforated. So if I'm going to use this how it suggests, where you layer it up, I'm going to have to fussy cut all these individual pieces, which I wouldn't do. I've had a similar pack before, probably about 3 months ago, and they were all sort of card and they're all perforated, so they popped out and they look great, and you could just get on. But really, you know, would I really be able to cut out that and make it look decent? I think they missed the mark a little bit with this, because from my point of view, the people that are going to purchase this magazine are beginners and intermediates. And I just don't think it's realistic and not very fun to spend however long it's going to take me, probably shy of an hour, to fussy cut all this accurately and it looked decent. So I'm a little bit upset at those. And same with these. You know, would it really have made the magazine that much more expensive to put this on card so you can just pop them all out so you have them? You know, the actual pictures themselves I like, they're nice. But that's not realistic. So, moving on to the papers. The papers are nice. I don't mind. Again, another set of toppers, like words, but they're all on paper. The papers are lovely. You know, I'm not going to fault the papers because they are really, really nice. But these toppers, I am so disappointed with. Lovely paper. Like I said, I can't fault the paper. And another piece of paper that I'm supposed to cut up. Ah, dear. Right, okay. And then some more of these gorgeous bears. The pictures, the artwork is fantastic. But it's like, really? Am I really expected to fussy cut that out? You know, if you've got one of those like fancy dancy machines that you can push it through and it does it all for you, then it might be okay. But to be honest, if I was that advanced that I was having those sort of items, I wouldn't be purchasing magazines like this. Right, okay. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit hateful about that. Just a little bit, because that, other than the papers, which are great, and the actual main, you know, the main ones are okay, but these are just pointless for me because I can't use those. I can't fussy cut them out. So, and I'm not going to spend my life fussy cutting all these out. In my opinion, they should have been on card and they should have been the pop out ones. So, right, onto the magazine. So, let's have a look. I don't want to sort of dwell on each page too much, but decoupage. So it teaches you how to do the decoupage, but you see, you look at these here and they're showing you how to stand it up and to do the layering. You could not do that layering with the quality of that paper. If you cut those pieces out, they would be floppy and horrible. The idea of those is they're on card and they look good. They stand up. So so yeah, it sort of shows you how to do those. There's some nice projects here, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, some really nice projects. So as far as the magazine's going, you know, some really nice ideas. Oh, can you see that? Using the papers, using the stamps. So yeah, there's tons of stuff and there's templates. Okay. So, the actual magazine, from flicking through it, I love. I think the magazine is really good. There's some great ideas and they look like they're really easy to follow. So the magazine, fantastic. The stamps and the embossing sheets, great. They look nice. Haven't worked, haven't used them yet, so I don't know how well they work, but they look great. Stamps a little bit small, but I can get over that, and they're gorgeous and super cute. The card and envelopes, I think, feel a little bit cheap, but they're okay. This was the doozy for me, and that has annoyed me and will stop me purchasing this magazine again, because I'm assuming that this is the style it goes on each week. So they should have been done in card. They should have been perforated so you could pop them out. The same with these. So enough said, because I will wind myself up. Now next, it's a shame because when you look at this isn't the next week's issue. They've got the, what they call dragonfly type, and it's like spirally flat floral embossing, which looks really nice. They have those gorgeous sort of florals, and those birds are to die for. They are absolutely gorgeous. So I like those. I like the look of the paper, the different colours paper, but again, all those are going to be the same. They're going to be on that crappy paper. So overall, do I think that's worth £30? Absolutely hell no. Do I think it's worth £10? No, I genuinely do not think that's worth £10. I could have picked up a pack bigger than that of better quality for £1.50 for 6 cards. Though that set, with it being small and the embossing folders, then maybe a £5, £6 maybe. And that is just pointless. All, you know, other than the actual papers, which are nice, the rest of it's rubbish. And the magazine, you know, you'd probably spend a couple of pounds on the magazine anyway, so. But no, I will not be purchasing this magazine again. And I will purchase a different magazine next month, and we can have a look through that and see what it's like and how it rates to this one. So overall, out of 10, I would say my score for this is 6.5. And I think that's fair, because I like the stamps although they're small, and I do magazine seems nice and the papers seem nice, but for value for money, and for what it is, I think I would value this at 6.5 out of 10. Okie doke, that's it for now. I've rambled on enough, and hope you join me next month or in my next video, and we can review another magazine. Take care, bye!